This is the first time I'm shooting twice because I wasn't sure whether Yasmin was in the background or not. Does it matter whether she was? Yes, because she's not dressed appropriately. In any case, another day and another day without a dollar earned from the many projects that I'm involved in. It's crazy to think how many different initiatives I have got myself involved in and how little money I make. I must be the thick person in the world. Here are the projects outlined in my small little black book, which by the way I paid to get imported from China to sell to individuals as a free good. This is how stupid I am. I have bought this with my own money to then give to people for free, alongside a backpack which I hope to sell and which I hope to make money on. But that's not happening. Anyway, the black book shows all the projects that I'm involved in. Amazon, not making any money. Arsenal Therapy, not making any money. Nubois, we're making some money, but guess what? It's all going to the web developers because Farhan doesn't know how to manage his projects properly. Bit harsh, but true at the same time. Uber, haven't started yet. Will I make any money from it? Who knows? What else? The new YouTube project that I'm doing with Ijaz. Haven't been paid a single dime from it yet. The cookery school, Smart Raspberry. That is this guy here? Just waiting for an Uber Eats. No, he hasn't even started his journey. That is what basically is keeping us afloat right now, and yeah, it's pretty scary hours right now. I don't know if I should continue talking about it because it will end up making me go a bit loopy. But these are what these videos are for. It's for me to be able to open up and to be able to talk to somebody who will understand what I'm saying, i.e. myself. You know, when you talk to yourself without a camera in front of you, people think you're crazy. So the camera is the perfect excuse or tool in order to, you know, legitimize that without seeming crazy. I had an okay day. You know what? Today's been a better day than most days, but it doesn't feel like that for some reason. Quite a stressful morning. Did end up doing some work, called some candidates, which is good because this is work that actually matters. It means, you know, progress. Essentially, this is important work that needs to be done, and it was, you know, done. Some of it, anyway. I feel like I don't give myself enough credit because I did the work. I called the candidates. But in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, well, that wasn't enough. What you should have done is then went into Indeed and invited more candidates. But at that time, my mind was frazzled. It was, yeah, pretty fried at that time. So I do need to give myself a little bit more credit than I do. I mean, there are a number of things that I'm realizing now, which, if I do these things, I will slowly be able to get out of this mindset, because ultimately life and perception of life is down to what's in between these two things, your brain and the way you want to, you know, take things in. I don't know what the right word for it is. The way you consume life, yeah, the way you process it. Everyone processes it differently. Like, for example, me, I did key bit of work, but I wasn't satisfied with it because I felt like I needed to do more. I should have done more. Someone else, on the other hand, would say, oh, I'm really glad I did that piece of work, and they'd use that energy and feed off it to do some more good work. So the things that I need to do in order to help me to shift the mindset, or to try and move past this very broken mentality is read more. I do need to read more, because I feel like the more that I read, the more I'm able to discover new ideas, theories. And also, when you read things from somebody else, when you learn, not necessarily learn, I guess when your own ideas are reinforced by somebody else who has the same ideas, psychologically that's a massive win, because the idea has been legitimized. It isn't just something that you're thinking in your head, which again comes back to imposter syndrome. It's been confirmed that somebody else has it, which must make it accurate to some level. So I do need to read a lot more. I do need to work on my connection with like God, like spirituality, being able to understand my faith a little bit more and implement in practical steps in order to make me a little bit more representative of those values that I say I live by and I believe in. But unless I actually know what my beliefs are and practice them properly, it's kind of a contradiction. Anyways, so we did get actually some substantial amount of work done. It doesn't feel like enough. It never feels like enough. But I do need to tell myself it's enough for today, because there is tomorrow, if I'm lucky enough to see tomorrow. So I have planned out a relatively productive day for tomorrow as well, seeing as tomorrow is the last day that we're going to be here in Manchester. I want to really pack it out, and I really want to be able to maximize my time, what I do, but in a productive way. So I can do work all day, but that'll be counterproductive, because somewhere in that day I'll end up hitting a brick wall basically. Whereas today in the morning I kind of hit that brick wall, went down to the pool, relaxed, went out for lunch, came back, then went into the hotel lobby and, smashed out a good 2 hours of work. Whether that was productive work or not, I think it was productive, because I did tasks that needed to be done. Having said that, I don't know if I feel satisfied having done those few tasks. In any case, progress was made. Need to shift my mindset, man. I just know how pressured like my life is right now. I'm in a kind of a pressure cooker, and as time goes by, the pressure increases. I know that, but everyone says the same thing, like, stop feeling like you need to accomplish X, Y, and Z in your 20s. Everyone says this. Like, it's your 30s where you realize your 20s are the time to figure shit out. And in your 30s, you figure it out and then you execute. But I don't want to do that. I'm very impatient. I don't want to. And I'll probably look back at this, if I ever look back at this, and think to myself, well, I needed to be patient there. But yeah, I don't know. I'm always on this road of the fast lane, trying to just quickly do shit, and it's not healthy at all. It's not healthy at all. I can feel myself like slowly driving myself a little bit crazy, not in a good way as well. It has an impact on not just me, but like it has an impact on people around me. People can tell as well. I'm very frantic. I'm very on edge. I'm not settled, and I don't like to portray that. I don't want to spread that kind of feeling around me. So yeah, this has been a very long video. Wow, have I really had that tough of a day? Or have I had that much on my mind to speak on? It's been the longest. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow.